What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back in to Wilburn Reactions. My name is Chod. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Also, notification buttons on at all times. I do release videos throughout the day. Today, we are headed into a Les Claypool, and all I saw was the name, and then right after that, I immediately followed with bass solo, and I said, yeah. This is the reaction I'm talking about. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I live for. I like stuff like this. But before I dive in, first and foremost, I want to thank my new subscribers for coming over and supporting me on my channel. And my subscribers has been here. But if you are new while the music is playing, I do wait to the very end to give you my honest detailed breakdown of the full song. So wait for that. And bass solos, man. I love it. You guys know who've been on my channel for a while. I'm a drummer. You guys know by my intro, I've been drumming for a while. But dude, when it comes to solos, I love the heck out of drum solos, but something with bass solos, man, just does something to me. So I know I'm about to have some serious excitement. You guys are probably about to see smiles from here to my freaking ears throughout this entire video, but let's dive in and see what this is all about.
Do you want to lay down with me? Say, do you want to lay down with me? Say, do you want to lay down, baby? Say, do you want to lay down with me? Say, do you want to lay down with me? Do you want to lay down, baby? Say, do you want to lay down with me? Say,
Man, that was a different type of bass solo too. What he did here was definitely something different. I heard someone play the bass, like as far as what he was doing, it was a different sound on bass. But it was crazy. I love it. That's what I love about bass solos, man. When you hear them just open up, it's already iconic and exciting when you hear them in a song and you hear those chords when you got a great bass player playing. But when they're opened up and they're on top of the band and playing and leading the song and doing their thing like this, it's just you really focusing on it, and really get that experience of a great bass player. And he is an excellent bass player. I love bass players like this, man, especially being a drummer. That's why I knew that drummer was enjoying this, because you know, you get to ride with the bass, you know, I mean, he's in pocket and then drive right along with them. And I think with something like this, I always talk about bass solos, but it's crazy because this band, the way they are set up and the way they did this bass solo, I feel like everyone had to be locked in on the same accord, you know, on each note, everything they hit, because it was pocket and everything was like in unison. I mean, between the drummer and even the DJ that was over there scratching, I mean, every note had to be everybody just had to be locked completely in. And I always say this, and I know I sound like a broken record, but when it comes to bands like this, or even a solo as such, you have to have your musicians like locked in with each other and be on the same accord and enjoyment. And you can see that within them, because it's most of the times you'll see even the greatest musicians, they'll look at each other and be counting off like, yeah, and they'll give each other a head nod or something like that, you know, when there's a break in a song or when you need everybody to hit at that exact moment, that exact note. Man, I don't think I've seen either of these guys look at each other once. Like, I think they were just in their own zone. So that's how I know they were locked in. This song was rehearsed to perfection, and they played this song, and they were locked in musicians because, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't see anybody look at each other once throughout that entire song. Like, it was just straight up groove. Even on the breaks, like when there was a pause in the song, I don't even think they looked at each other to come back into the song. That's how locked in they were. Like, I was just like, man, have they looked at each other once? Has anybody gave any signal or anything like that? And I'm like, no, I don't think they have. Like, these guys are completely locked all the way in. And then even towards the end, what gave it to me, like I said, there's always that end note. You know, the drummer came out and he came out on the snare. And then normally you get somebody to give a head nod at the end of that last note, or, you know, a jump or anything. I don't even think they looked at each other then. It just ended the song. So that just tells me right then and there, I'm like, dude, these guys are like one band, one sound. Like, they are locked in. But I really like what the bass player did here, man. It was something different. Like, I love it. And, you know, I like uniqueness, and I always say weird. You know, when somebody does something that, like, you're not used to or used to hearing, and it may sound strange, but it's like fantastic at the same time. I think as musicians, some musicians like this step out their element and give us something like we're not completely used to hearing, you know, and you're like, man, this is different, but it's actually excellent. So that's why I was like, man, his bass playing is not like normal bass players. You know, he was slapping, you know, he was doing his thing, you know, playing long chords, long notes. But then he had like this moment where his notes were like, doom, do, 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 do. I mean, they were super long. So I think that's what really got me there when those longer notes that he was holding out. I was like, man, that's different. That's a different sound that he has rolling there. But I like his style, man. I was highly impressed. The hand speed was off the chain. The drummer's hand speed was crazy. I like the DJ and his sound effects that he added in this song. But everyone came together and they executed the song at a high level. This is a masterpiece. I enjoyed it. Thank you guys for introducing me to this. Let me know what you guys thought down below. Don't forget your suggestions down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.